Hey Brick Bloggeteers, Will here, and today we're looking at a Harry Potter Brickheadz set for June 1st, 2023 release. Now the first one we're going to do, there's going to be 3 sets in total. The first one is set 40616, and that features Harry Potter and Cho Chang. You can see that both of them are equipped with their brooms so that they're ready to play Quidditch, as well as them being in their Quidditch robes. So they have the little hoods on the back, have a bit of a longer design. Harry does come with a golden snitch, which is a pretty cool piece. Between the two, Harry is the more interesting of the builds. To make his glasses, the left side of his face has parts inside his head that are simply just placed in there, and they're held in by the part's own geometry. So that was actually interesting way to build that to solve that connection issue. You could have done it through connections, but you'd have some empty space inside his head, and they wanted to fill it all up. Surprisingly, normally I'm excited by female hair when it comes to Brickheadz. Cho has a rather plain design when it comes to her hairstyle. I thought it was going to be more interesting when they gave a little bit of volume over her shoulder, but it didn't turn out to be as exciting as I was hoping. Now, both of them do come with the new broom end piece that can actually stand on its own because it does have receiver for studs. They use that in the new Mickey Mouse collectible minifigure, so it's nice to see them reuse it here. And of course, the reason why we're getting another Harry Potter is because if anyone missed out on previous Brickheadz, they don't get to miss out here. All right, next set is 40617, and this is where we have Draco Malfoy from Slytherin and Cedric Diggory from Hufflepuff. They have their Quidditch robes as well as their brooms. Draco does have the trophy, and just like the previous ones, you have the hood design on the back. Now, in all the Quidditch characters, you do have a printed 2x4 tile for the front of their torso. Harry's the only one that has a 1x4 tile on his forehead to have the scar. When it comes to building, aside from Harry with his face, most of these are pretty much built the same way. Harry does also have a slight different connection when it comes to the back. I think because he has free-floating pieces, they reinforced a little bit more than the other ones. But the major difference is that you're going to have a different colored robe and a slightly different hairstyle. Each of these hairstyles are also fairly basic. I think Cedric is probably the one that has a little bit more effort thrown into it. Draco is pretty much as smooth, dull as Cho's. So you're mainly getting this because you want to see Cho, Draco, and Cedric as new characters in your Brickheadz. Harry, if you want a slight building aesthetic. Otherwise, you're a big fan of Quidditch. That's what will draw you to these. I can't recommend them if you're a straight builder. And if you're a big collector of Brickheadz like me, well, you're going to buy them anyway. All right, the third one, and the one I will actually recommend for people to pick up, is 40618. We got Kingsley Shacklebolt and Nymphadora Tonks. These are the Aurors. Of course, I think Kingsley at the time became a minister. They're members of the Order of the Phoenix. They have interesting long style robe designs that are each actually different. Nymphadora has the flare out for her coat, which is a pretty cool design, of course, with her lavender hair, which is odd because the Lego website says it's a pink hairstyle. Not sure what's up with that. But this is a medium lavender pieces for her hair. Both of them have printed pieces for their torsos, just like the Quidditch people. As for Kingsley, his hat has these 2x2 curved slopes that have decoration, and they're up here around his head. And so that would actually be probably one of the most interesting pieces decoratively in all three of these sets, that if you're trying to look for something special that you can't get anywhere else, that would be the piece. Otherwise, I'd say color-wise, this is a nice option of a lot of different colors. I would recommend, though, finding them other places. So this is a full collection for the big Harry Potter fans. For the Brickhead collectors, I really feel that Nymphadora and Kingsley are probably the more unique and interesting to pick up and build. The rest of these kind of feel a little boring, hate to say it, but I'm not sure we're going to actually see Cho, Draco, and Cedric in other sets, so this could actually be the only time we actually see them. Each set is going to be $20 when it releases on June 1st, so check them out. Again, 40616, 40617, 40618, the Harry Potter's Brickheadz.